First one that we have is Alex Albon. He finished 19th in the Drivers' Championship. I'd say he was, it's the Williams, but for the fact that he was able to score some points, but sometimes he didn't. I'd say pretty alright performance, nothing spectacular. So I'll give him a C tier. He was mid, he was alright. But for the Williams, he did alright. We have Alonso next, and for his age and the car he was driving, he was actually great. He still got it within him. He still got it. He had 10 point scoring finishes in a row from Spanish Grand Prix all the way to the Dutch Grand Prix. Fantastic. So I'd say he'd be B. I'd say A. Put him B. We'll switch up later. Bottas, he scored some points, but again the car just limits him. I'd say C tier. Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly. Where did he finish? He finished 14th in the standings. 6-point finishes in the AlphaTauri. The AlphaTauri this year wasn't that good, but again he did okay. So again, C tier. For Lewis, the first time he hasn't scored a win in a season, but again he had, I think it was 9 podiums. So I'd say for him, he did great, despite not winning. But the car wasn't that good. So you just have to give him the benefit of the doubt, A tier, because the car just wasn't the best this year. If he was in Red Bull, then he'd be way different. Hülkenberg, well, he only ran 2 races and he finished 17th and 12th, so yeah. I forgot there's a D tier. Latifi, only 1 point finish in Japan, which is 9th. So Charles Leclerc, I'd say A tier. Made a ton of mistakes, like France. He gets a lot of poles, but he can't convert. I'd say his best performance, I think, was Australia. His first Grand Slam, it showed that he has talent. Again, like I said, mistakes, and then the Ferrari strategies, but he did well. K-Mag, for the car, I think C tier. He did great. He got the pole in Sao Paulo, and for a comeback, especially for the Haas team as well. A comeback for the Haas team, having an experienced driver like Magnussen, great choice. It's just good for him to be back, and I can't wait to see what he does next year. So C tier for him. Let's go Lando. I'd say B tier. He was so good. They got that podium in Imola, and that was it. The only non-Ferrari Mercedes Red Bull podium this whole season. Esteban, I say C. It wasn't anything good. You have to understand, the only reason he finished on top is just because reliability from Fernando. He just had bad luck. Alonso has bad luck. He did okay. He didn't play Alonso fairly in Sao Paulo, but he was okay. Wasn't anything spectacular. He was okay. His highest finish was 4th at the Japanese Grand Prix, but that race was crazy. Apart from that, nothing much. He was a smid, so he'll stay at C tier. Checo, I'd say A tier again. Obviously the Red Bull car was lightning fast this year, and Checo was a great teammate, and he's improved in my opinion. He got 2 wins this season, and anytime Max is not there, he's always there to score some points for the team. We saw that in Silverstone where he finished 2nd after Max had a problem. I think a piece of Gasly's bodywork was on Max's car, but Checo is a legend. Absolute animal. Danny, oh my god, I can't believe I have to be doing this. Ricardo, well, he's a reserve driver for Red Bull now, if you guys haven't got the memo. Do I really put him in F tier? He just wasn't that good. Finished 11th in the standings while his teammate was all the way in 7th. Only won 7 points finishes. Highest P5 in Singapore. He just struggled. So maybe not in F, maybe it could be D tier, but Mr. Saturday, Mr. Consistency, whatever you want to call him, George Russell, finally a race winner after Sao Paulo. I would put him A tier, because spoiler, Max is going to go S tier. A tier for him. He outscored Lewis. He won the race. He was super consistent, except for Singapore and Japan. He performed well. Best season ever. He definitely showed that he deserves a top tier seat in a top tier team. Chile, I think I'll give him B. or maybe A, or maybe B, or maybe I don't know. Alright, B for now because he finished P5 in the Drivers' Championship. He scored a good amount of podiums. He got the win in Silverstone, and he just made a lot of mistakes. That's really it. But he did well. Mick. God, that's D tier as well. Oh my god, Mick. So, only 2 point scoring finishes, his first points at Silverstone and then in Austria, back to back, beautiful. And I would say, just compared to Magnussen, just didn't have it, man. Just didn't have it. Sucks. You know, I feel like they should give him some more time, but that's Formula 1. It's very cutthroat. Stroll. Again, he sucked. I mean, I don't think there needs to be an explanation for this one. I mean, it's Stroll. Yes, he finished in the points 8 times. He was here and there. Tsunoda, yeah, mid C, maybe D. Only 4 point finishes compared to what Gasly has. Compared to Gasly's 6 point finishes. This one was just underwhelming for Tsunoda. Of course, some bad luck, like in Saudi, didn't even start. So I say, should I put in D tier? Max S, 15 wins in a season. How many podiums? 17 podiums. So 15 wins, 17 podiums. Second championship, dominant. He has been dominant the whole entire season. His best season ever. What a way to come out of last year in Abu Dhabi to now. He just dominated the sport. Incredible. S tier, despite, you know, the whole fiasco with Checo in Brazil, you can't deny it. Best driver on the grid right now, period. Seb, I'd say B. I'm a Seb fan, so maybe a little biased, but for the car that he was given, he actually did great. Wow, he outdrove that car. I would say in qualifying, the quality pace wasn't there for the car, but on race day, wow. And then of course in Abu Dhabi, qualifying was way better than expected. And you know, I don't know, he's just good. His highest finish was 6 in both Japan and Azerbaijan. And for Zhou Guanyu, I give him C. For what he's done in the Alpha, he did alright. Yeah, he didn't outscore Yuki, but that's because of bad luck. Reliability, you know, big crash in Silverstone. For rookie, he did good. It's just that as the season progressed, the Alfa Romeo car just underperformed. So maybe should I put him D tier as well? I don't know, maybe D tier, but ahead of Tsunoda though. Yeah, I'd say this, then that. Alright, so I think that's the list. You can go into the description to see the link for this tier list. Don't forget to subscribe, and that's the end of the video, so peace out.